This intro is brought to you by TikTok.
Well, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how I got this look right here.
No, but for real, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how I achieve these waves. This is my first time using this particular tool, and I did use some new products and stuff. So if you are interested in knowing what products I used, what tool I used, and you are just out here trying to get you some waves, trying to do something different with your hair, just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump right into this. This is freshly washed and blow dried hair. Nothing special. I don't have anything in it other than a leave-in conditioner. Today I'm going to be trying out the Bedhead Wave Artist. I just recently bought this at Target and I'm super excited because I used to have something really similar when I was a teenager, and it's pretty crazy how that hairstyle is coming back like everything else. But I'm pretty excited to try this. This one is a little bit different than the one I remember having. I feel like it's a little more, like this center wave is a little more deep than the one I used to have. So we will see. So I'm just gonna open this up real quick. So it has a little like lock here, so I'm assuming that's for storage purposes, just so it takes up less space, so you can lock it shut. Don't ever lock your hair into this with the heat on, please. So it has a little temperature gauge here, and it just says high to low. It doesn't really tell you how high or how low, but I believe the box says that it goes up to 400 degrees. This cord is kind of short for me. Okay, so I'm gonna put this I'm gonna try it all the way hot and we'll see. Maybe I might lower it down, but for now I'm gonna go all the way because I have extensions and my extension hair is pretty coarse, so I really want it to get a nice wave in there. So I know that I mentioned that I already washed my hair and it's clean, it's super clean, but for my hair and my texture, like, it doesn't perform well when it is super clean because it's super fine. So like, it just doesn't get a lot of body and it just looks flat, and it's just not the look. So for me, I have learned to just put some dry shampoo in my hair, whether it's first day or 7th day, and it just really helps give me that second day texture where it's just kind of dirty enough to have some bounce and some volume. So this is my first time trying this particular brand. This is the Kristen S dry shampoo. You can get this from Target, and this one is for brunette. So I've never tried this, so I'm hoping that it is good. And her products smell amazing, by the way. Okay. It smells so good. And with dry shampoo, you just really want to work it in because that's what you're supposed to do. You don't want to just let it sit. I mean, you can't just spray it on and expect for it to do the work. You kind of have to like rub it in and brush it through and stuff. So just like you can already tell that my hair just has more of a lift versus it being super flat. Okay, so the easiest way to go about this is going to be to section your hair. You can either choose to do one whole side and then the other side. I typically like to start from the bottom and move up. So I'm just going to section it. actually gonna do this whole section as one piece. Okay, this is my first time. Oh my god, I hope it's like, doesn't burn my hair or something. Okay, so it feels pretty, the temperature is pretty hot, so you don't have to hold it down for too long. Cute. So cute. Okay, so with that first section being done, I'm going to spray my hair with some texture spray. And this one is also the Kristen S line. This is the working texture spray, and I've been using this one for a while and I absolutely love it. And you just want a little bit because we're gonna end up putting more at the end just to secure the bag. Okay, moving on to the next section. This is going to be about my temples. I'm going to split it in half again and brush up all of the tangles. Okay, so second layer is done, so now I'm going to spray it again with the texture spray. Okay, so far my tips for this would be, if you don't have super coarse hair, lower down the temperature for sure. This is extension hair, like I said before, so it's very resistant and strong, and I definitely need to use a little more heat when I want to get a controlled style out of it. And my second tip would be that if you don't want such a defined wave, also lower down the heat and just clamp it for 5 seconds instead of like 10 seconds, where you're gonna get like super crisp waves. Okay, so moving on, this is my crown section, and there's a couple more rows of extensions here, but for the most part, I'll be working with my natural hair here. So I'm going to start with the back end of the crown. this aside. Okay, so doing the back is kind of tricky with the waver because you don't want to like bring the hair to the side and then do your clamps horizontally, because when you bring them back they're going to be coming at an angle. So I would recommend doing it like straight on, kind of. That makes it kind of hard, but if you have like a 2-mirror situation, you can kind of get a better glance, or just have someone else do it for you, or wear gloves and pray to God you don't burn yourself. Okay, so what I do here is I'll do like half of the hair. And then I'll kind of get the side view here. So now that I'm more than halfway through, I can bring the hair down to the side where I can actually see it. And spray. So now I'm taking this horizontal section here. You can see I'm holding on to the hair here, and that is just so the hair doesn't start sliding out the edges, because then it can get caught in the plastic parts here, or you just kind of lose track of where you are. Then you end up with straight hairs hanging around that you thought you got but didn't. Wow, so bouncy. Which way I want to part my hair. So far, I would say that this is pretty easy, and it's not like it's not something you have to put a lot of tension on. Like sometimes you have to like squeeze the tool to get it to do its thing, but this one is hot enough and glides nicely. Okay, so what I'm left here now is all my natural hair, and like I said before, my hair is super fine and not extension hair. So what I'm gonna do is lower it down, the temperature. So basically, I still want it hot, but not 400 degrees. So we have a nice like U shape here. So I'm gonna take the hair that's gonna be going towards the back, And since it's my natural hair, I'm not going to be holding it in very long. My natural hair acts a lot different than my extensions. So I think I'm going to try to go for middle with this wave. Let's see. I also have like bangs, so I'm like super nervous that this is not gonna blend in well. Okay. But again, I'm not gonna hold it in for very long, so. Okay, I didn't want to do it too long, but obviously I need to go a little bit longer. So I tried to do it all together, but my bang is too short, so it kind of didn't stay in the barrel the same way that the rest of the hair did. Okay, so you can see here that my hair kind of is just a little whack. It just kind of ended up flipped out because of its length. So what I'm gonna do is take my straightener. So I'm just going to smooth out the ends and wave them inward. That way they just blend into my longer extensions. So all these little Christmas tree ends, that's what I call them. So I'm just going to smooth them into the extension. Then I'm going to take like kind of a pomade. This one is Lumi Control. So you don't want anything like too strong or sticky or waxy. I want something that's movable, and all I'm trying to do is smooth out all of the flyaways and give it some shine. I don't want it to get like stiff or anything, so definitely not something super stronghold. I like to put it on the back of my hand and then just massage it into my fingers. Okay, so now I'm going to add some more texture spray while kind of just throwing my hair around and letting the product get all up in there. And then you kind of just rub the hair together, just give it some friction so that the product isn't just sitting on top. So now I'm going to take like a brush similar to this one, or like a paddle brush, and kind of just flick around in there and kind of going in an upward direction. Not too like harsh, just like a little flick like that. So this is just adding more texture to the hair. able to run my fingers through it. It's just kind of adding like it gives it a little more life. Okay, and lastly, I'm going to be adding some silkening mist. This one is Kenra. And I'm just spraying the bottom half of my hair. And this is the final look using the Bedhead Wave Artist. And I'm really happy that I purchased this. It's actually super cute. I've been wanting to get one just because I've been seeing it everywhere, and it's definitely a look. I really like it. So I do definitely recommend, if you're looking for a waver, this brand is pretty neat. I do really enjoy how that middle wave goes in a lot deeper than some of the ones I've seen. Other ones I've seen have more of like a uniformed, like 3 matching barrels, and in my opinion that's a different look of its own, and this one I feel gives it kind of a natural looking texture versus like perfect. So I definitely recommend it. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this hair tutorial. If you did, let me know by giving me a thumbs up and a comment down below. And if you guys are into hair tutorials, just let me know. I'm always down to do a hair tutorial. I just don't always know what you guys want to see, so that would be a helpful comment. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for joining me and watching this hair tutorial. I will see you in